You remember the drummer, the soldier in Great Britain, Lee Rigby, murdered, his head cut off, throat slit in the streets of Great Britain by a Muslim. That was it. It was a Muslim. The scenes are still stuck inside of our heads, and while the images are shocking, what is almost as astounding are the responses by the political leaders of Great Britain. Leave it to the Apologetic 17 network to take a look not at the incident itself so much, but the response to the incident, and maybe, just maybe, it's time to rethink this whole, hey, Islam is a religion of peace routine.
When a jihadist slaughters someone in broad daylight, citing the Quran and screaming Allahu Akbar, the point he's trying to make is usually pretty clear. And yet, after almost every terrorist attack in the West, the media and politicians and police announce, we're still searching for a motive. Anyone seen a motive lying around in all these strewn body parts? Earlier this week, after two jihadists butchered a British soldier named Lee Rigby on a London street while screaming Allahu Akbar, one of them wanted to make sure his motive couldn't be missed, not even by the media and politicians and police. So he stopped to clarify things for us.
Yeah. The only reason we have killed this man today is because Muslims are dying daily by British soldiers, and this British soldier is one.
So, British soldiers are killing Muslims in Muslim lands. What does this have to do with killing Lee Rigby?
We are forced by the Quran in Surah At-Tawbah, through many ayat throughout the Quran, that we must fight them as they fight us. An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth.
That was Michael Adebolajo, a convert to Islam and a former associate of Anjum Chowdhury. He's given us two reasons for killing Rigby. One, British soldiers are killing Muslims, and two, the Quran commands Muslims to fight those who fight them. Now, his first claim is obviously correct. British soldiers are fighting at least some people who believe in Islam. But not everyone agrees with his second claim, that the Quran commands Muslims to fight those who fight them. Just ask world-renowned Quran scholar and Islamic theologian, Prime Minister David Cameron.
There is nothing in Islam that justifies this truly dreadful act.
Well, I can think of something in Islam that would justify the attack. It's called the Quran. In the clip we saw, Adebolajo refers specifically to Surah At-Tawbah, that's chapter 9 of the Quran, which is filled with commands to fight unbelievers. Surah 9, verse 29, fight those who do not believe in Allah. Surah 9, verse 73, O Prophet, strive hard against the unbelievers and the hypocrites and be unyielding to them. Surah 9, verse 111, surely Allah has bought of the believers their persons and their property for this, that they shall have the garden. They fight in Allah's way, so they slay and are slain. Believers, i.e. Muslims, fight in Allah's way, so they slay and are slain. What did Adebolajo do? He killed someone and then got shot by police. But I'm sure it had nothing to do with the Quran explicitly commanding him to kill and get killed in the very chapter he cited as his reason for killing and waiting around for police to show up and shoot him. I invite everyone to read chapter 9 of the Quran, the last major chapter that Muhammad delivered to his followers. It's basically one long call to jihad and one long condemnation of Muslims who refuse to fight unbelievers.
Well, this is the kookiest thing. I'm reading this here Bible. I don't know where these Christians come up with the idea that Jesus Christ died for their sins, because I'm reading, how is it that politicians can state, we just don't understand. It's just these radicals, these Islamic terrorists that come up with these horrid ideas of slaying people in the streets. Where do they get it from? Their holy book?
Exalted worship. Is this any good?
No, it's terrible. That's why we made it.
Haven't heard it.
Well, it's the old hymns with the great theology. You can sing along, and then Puritan prayers that basically make you feel like dirt.
Oh, dude, it's empty. You got it in?
I got it in.
That's exalted.
No. No. What?